Greetings and welcome. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com, and I want to bring you some more cheap, easy land. I'm on the line with Jason Lydiard. Did I say that right, Jason?
Yes, you did. Jason Lydiard.
Jason Lydiard. And Jason and I have been talking back and forth for a while about mailers. He's been studying buying land, making a systemized approach to, basically making people cash offers on their land and seeing what comes back and then buying the land and reselling it on the internet or wherever you can sell it. And you've been mailing like Florida and Georgia. Where have you been mailing, Jason?
Florida mostly, some South Georgia, and central lower part of South Carolina.
Yeah, so Jason's asking, how can I get better at this? And he's been drilling me to do a mailer. He's been calling me and chasing me. I was like, we're gonna, let's do it. So last night we were chatting back and forth, I don't know, pretty late at night for him in Florida, and I'm in California. And I said, okay, I'm gonna get up and let's do it first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. or something, right? And now it's 7:30, but I've been goofing around with audio video setup, so hopefully you can see the screen and hear us. And if anybody is out there, it'd be nice to see a little something on the screen that somebody is can hear us. I don't know how better to say it. So the I got the computer pulled up, and Jason's been doing a lot of research, and we've been reviewing, going back and forth, and we've got some logic on a mailer that we'd like to do. And I like to do land splits, and we're trying to figure out where we could do some land splits that's not very competitive, and where the data is pretty easy. And so we started sampling data around Arizona, and data that has the zoning codes with it. And Pima County comes up as a county that's got zoning codes in the data, so we can target specific zoning for what we want to split. And yeah, so we've been looking at Pima County, and maybe we could look at a couple things. Jason put together a little breakdown of like a histogram, right, of different numbers of records at different acreage sizes in the county. So it seems like there's a zoning code called rural home site that's really popular there, and theoretically you could break the properties down to like 4 acres. And yeah, Andrew's saying, hear you loud and clear. Thanks, Andrew. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Corsica is saying, I hear you too. Thanks, guys. Thanks for chiming in. And so, yeah, we've been looking at the data that we can get on it. And Thero says he sees me too. Joe's saying, morning, Luke. Thanks, guys. Thanks for chiming in. So for everyone that's just chiming in or just coming live, I got Jason on the phone and piped in, and I'm laying out the logic of this next mailer in Pima County, Arizona. And then towards the end of the video, I'd like to give some land away for whoever's listening, watching, and able to answer just a basic question or two. I'll give you some land, and then you can do whatever you want with the land. I mean, hopefully you'd like me to go resell it for you. That's the point. As I'd like to tell you about my services, I can go resell the land. What I'll do is I'll charge you half the profits of however much it costs me to get the land, and you keep however much it costs me to get the land and half the profits, and that might entice you to use the money to go buy some more land from me and do it again and again and again. And friends beget friends, and it can snowball from there, and your finances could do a lot of fun things. So that's the idea. That's why I'm giving land away. I think I can actually make money off of giving land away. Call me crazy, but I believe in it, so I'm doing it. That'll be towards the end of the video. Let's get back to this mailer. So Jason's been doing all this research, and we've been looking at Pima County, and going through it, and going through um, the rules and regulations. The state laws allow you to do minor land splits, 5 splits or less without doing neighborhood regulations. The counties can come up with their own ordinances, so I've got their ordinance pulled up on the screen, and I've called them, and I've talked to numerous people there in the past, and Jason's been calling and asking and getting different opinions and things as well. And basically it says, they've got some requirements, and you got to get a permit, and you got to do all this stuff for the land that applies. And the main applicability here that I'm looking at is that any of which is 10 acres or smaller in size. I'm going to run with that clause and just make more than 10-acre properties unless I see something awesome come through and I want to go jump through their hoops to make the smaller ones. If you make the smaller ones, you have to do legal access, physical access, easement, rights of ways and stuff. You got to pay their fees and apply and wait for their permission to do it. The timeline of waiting for their permission to do it is what I'm least excited about. But people could buy the property from us and they could run it through that process if they wanted to and make some money from there. So I'm going to run with this clause, any of which is 10 acres or smaller in size. So we're going to go look for property that we can make 10 acres or bigger properties out of in Pima County. Jason, feel free to ask questions, or guys on the chat, feel free to ask questions as we're going too. I want to pull up the market in Pima County. Jason, have you been checking the market in Pima County?
A little bit with still a Redfin. I do not have a Agent 247 yet, but larger land like that I have been looking at for sure.
Okay. So
there's a lot of land that I'm noticing. When you'll see it right here. It's if you group it by acreage, it's a little higher, and I think a lot of that has to do with those cactus that are out there.
Yeah, you get the land of the swirl cactus, it's worth more. So Bay has a couple properties, these 1-acre properties, $4,900. I don't know if you guys ever done land deals with Bay. She's awesome. I like dealing with her. She's done a bunch of land deals with her. Hold on a sec, the kids are coming.
Happy your birthday celebration.
I'm on the phone, guys.
Happy birthday. You got your birthday party. Mommy, look. It's a big windstorm.
Sorry everyone, it's my birthday and the kids are breaking in, and I'll get back to them in a sec. So I was saying Bay is doing the cheapest land deals in Pima County. I've done a bunch of land deals with her in the past, and yeah, real stand-up land dealer. She's got lots of land up for sale. And Andrew says happy birthday, thank you. She's got a bunch of them up for sale. Look at all these 1 acres. So $4,900. She's doing terms deals, so I don't want to compete with her. There's a true land dealer putting the cheapest stuff on the market out there. Go Bay. So these are 1 acre lots. These 1 acre lots are fetching some money. I mean, they're not like $100 or something. The cheapest is like $4,900, but Bay also probably puts $1 in there as the price, so she comes out in front of everybody. I've seen her do that numerous times. Yeah, because here's cheaper ones coming up after hers, right? So she's playing around. Here's Diamond Bell Ranches. I've had property in that neighborhood. It's a hard sell. It's the reason that's the cheapest. 2,000, so it's a couple $1,000 an acre is the cheapest smaller ones in the county, but we're not going to be competing on the 1 acre ones. That's a totally different buyer. We want the 10 acre ones. So let's look at what, 9 acres and up. $15,000 under contract. Let's take a look at that. Because if we're going to make some of these, we want to know what we could sell them for, right? 4H. Oh, no, I was thinking that was the zoning. Never mind. Septic tank installed. 5 acres completely fenced with new barbed wire. The 10 acres consists of 2 5-acre parcels. No wonder that's sold. So $18,000 for 20 acres. Nice. Let's write that down. So that's like $9,000 for 10 acres. Here's $19,000 for 10 acres. This one's pretty cheap. I wonder if that's like way off western side of the county or something. Look at this, $20,000 for 10 acres. So this one and these two stand out. This one really stands out price wise. So this would be hard to compete with if you're trying to sell $20,000 land. Benson, but still in Pima County. Vale Schools, great investment for the future home site or development. So where's Benson in Pima County? I mean, Benson's like getting close to Cochise County, right?
It's getting close, yeah.
Yeah, Benson is a city in Cochise County. Where's the county line?
It's right to the south.
They don't have any location, huh? No.
Right on I-10.
The county line is?
No, Benson's right on Highway 10.
Oh, here's
to the county line.
Here's Vale. What'd they say the schools? Vale schools. Okay, so they're more over here than Benson. Yeah, closer to Tucson. Okay. So they're close to Cochise County. Cochise County is generally cheaper than Pima County. But I think a lot of what we're going to be finding is south of Tucson or west of Tucson is going to be my guess. But maybe we'll get something over there. So that's the cheapest cheap stuff. Did you see anything cheaper out there, like looking at Zillow or anywhere else? Does Redfin have anything?
You get to Tucson, I mean, prices double and triple.
Yeah.
Because you're getting into a lot of outward neighborhoods.
I want to see the cheapest in the area. Joe Bauer's saying Homesteadonomics is in Diamond Bell, I think. I wonder if he is in that ranch. Might be up towards the northern part more. That'd be interesting. I wish I would have known that when I had some Diamond Bell Ranch land. I would have advertised it on his channel. So for anyone who's watching, that Homestead Economics YouTube channel is a good one to watch. I like that one. I forget the guy's name that puts it together, but he does a lot of good rainwater catchment, and he likes to make these tanks with corrugated culverts, and he stands them in cement and makes a top for them, and then you've got rainwater storage. It's pretty cheap and easy to put together. So I just did this and it didn't work, right?
Yeah, Redfin's not in there. Zillow and I misspoke earlier. I shouldn't have said Redfin.
No, that's fine. Live and learn. Um, yeah, I can tell my computer's going a little slower because I'm running I'm running a screen share with Jason and a live Google thing with everyone else. Okay, so Pima County. Look at that, it's all focused around Tucson. I think a lot of this is government land and Indian reservation land. Like there's not a whole lot of private properties in here. This beautiful countryside is just it doesn't trade. Okay, so we got, I think I'm getting called out by my wife, guys. I think I'm gonna have to stop this and come back because I didn't realize she did a birthday thing for me this morning. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's pick this up soon. Is that okay, Jason?
Perfect.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna hang up the line
Family
and
comes first.
yeah, I got. Thanks, everyone. I'll do the birthday thing and then come back. So we'll be back live soon, maybe an hour or so. Thank you.